Blackstone Publishing presents A Vicarage Wedding, a Holley Sisters of Thornthwaite romance by Kate Hewitt. This book is read by Hannah Curtis. Chapter 1. We need to talk. Playfully, Rachel picked a bit of ribbon out of her fiancé Dan's hair before she noticed his serious expression. The laughter welling in her chest was replaced by an all-too-familiar tightness, one she'd been trying to ignore these last few months, and mostly had. "Do we? About what? I hope you're not changing your mind about the morning suit." Pale grey with pink ascot tie, the morning suit was rather formal for St. Stephen's, but Rachel had wanted the little girl fantasy of a Disney princess wedding with all the OTT extras it entailed. Her own dress, with its lace overlay, full skirt and sweeping train, was certainly a match for Dan's suit. "I'm not changing my mind about that." His voice was heavy with emphasis, the implication being that he was changing his mind about something else, something big. Rachel stilled, her gaze sweeping over her fiancé's face, noting for the first time the look of total misery swamping his hazel eyes that were usually glinting with good humour. He jammed his hands in the pockets of his trousers and hung his head. He looked guilty, her stomach cramped. "What's going on, Dan? Can we go somewhere private?" They were standing in the foyer of the vicarage, her family home since she'd been a toddler, having just finished the rehearsal in the church, with her father officiating, a tear already glinting in his eye. Everyone was heading over to the Winter Hare, Thornthwaite's one bistro, for the rehearsal dinner, but Rachel had wanted to freshen up first, and Dan had followed her back to the vicarage. "Somewhere private," she echoed. "No one's here." The house echoed emptily around them, its familiar rooms suddenly feeling ominous. Or was that just the awful look on Dan's face? Why was he looking so miserable when they were about to get married? "Please, Rachel." "Fine." She took a deep breath, trying not to show her irritation as well as her fear. Surely it couldn't be as bad as all that. Dan was so reasonable, so eminently even-tempered. Surely it was nothing. Rachel pushed open the door to the vicarage's sitting room and went inside. With its wide floor-to-ceiling bay window, high ceilings and ornate fireplace.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?